It's strange. It's different. Like every other year, you come into camp knowing you have one more, two more. So kind of take things for granted, I guess, when you're younger. But as you get older and it's winding down, and you realize that the last encounters you're going to have with certain teams, your last away trips and all that, it's just you take everything a little bit more to heart. You know, everything means a little more. Camp means a little more. Practice. For me, I've taken it more seriously, I think, if possible. Just attacking it a little different and just trying to prepare for that. I think personally for me is I'm not a very vocal leader, so I'm more set the tone with my playing, with my, you know, the way I go about my day. So kind of coming into that leadership role was different for me. I'm more of an introverted person. I don't talk very much. So trying to take on that role has been a challenge for me, truthfully, but I've enjoyed it. I think that people look up to me. They look up to what I do, how I prepare. I think I set the tone for the running backs in the room. So that's been fun. It's been a learning experience for me. I think people have benefited from it. I have personally, so there's some growth there, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Those were probably like two of the darkest years of my life, to be honest. You know, I had trials and tribulations in high school, but you're a young kid learning how to do things. And then when I came here, I was just super excited to be here, to have an opportunity. And when that happened the first time, it was just, I was in a red shirt anyway. It was no biggie, you know. And then, truthfully, I came into that next spring ball, and I actually had another operation, so I kind of missed the spring of that year. And then I'm like, okay. So I came into the camp, and when it happened again, that's when I kind of like fell off the edge, where I just was wondering, I was asking if this is meant to be, if this is that. And it was tough, but it's really molded me into who I am today. I think I stayed focused, which was really the hardest part, but it helped me a lot. It helped me to learn the offense without even playing. So being able to do that, so now, you know, when we're in helmet practices and we're not really going at it, I'm able to learn mentally instead of just physically. I think that really helped me. And it's been a blessing to be here for 6 years. Honestly, it was like a little blessing in disguise. So I think I had a lot of growth from that. What's next for Donald Liotine? I don't know, that's really a tough one. You know, I'm realistic in my goals. I really would love to play in the NFL. It's something I'm striving for, but I attack the classroom the same way I do football. My mom always taught me to do one thing like you do everything. So I'm getting my master's in finance here with my 6th year, which is another one of those blessings in disguises. So I'm pretty advanced in that field. Maybe I'll probably end up working in that field. But if not, I still have a master's degree. I've thought of coaching, but it's a big burden on the family, as I had said prior. I'm not sure if that's something I'm going to go into, but Coach P said a story in the beginning of camp I thought kind of resonated with me. He finished college at Albany, unfortunately. And then he went into the regular work world, and he said it was like Super Bowl Sunday. He watched the game, and he came in on Monday all like hyped up, his team won or whatever. And like nobody wanted to talk about football with him, and he just, right then and there, he said he knew that a regular job wasn't for him. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens to me, because football is really all I've done my whole life. So it's very close to my heart. I love waking up in the morning and watching film, so that's something I've been thinking about a lot lately, is possibly being a coach.